advice would you like to give to the youngsters regarding this?
Yes, I think sports is something that in South Africa we grew up playing, not just cricket or not just football. I know there's a big popularity amongst both those sports in this part of India. But I think from a lifestyle point of view, what is so important, not just for the youth, because I'm not a young man anymore, I'm 56 years old this year, and I still stay active. And we stay active in South Africa, especially in our family, by playing different sports. And I think that is available. You don't have to play for your country, whether you're a young man or a young lady. It's great to have aspirations and goals, but just keeping moving, and especially around a lifestyle point of view, that's a great way to stay a lot healthier, is just by keeping moving. So I always have, and as a fielding coach, a lot of the times I would talk to my young players, say, play things like badminton or play hockey or football, something that gets you moving sideways, because fielding is a lateral game and cricket is usually linear, straight up and down. So from a lifestyle point of view, and I think it's interesting because the medical industry in India is something that it's growing at a rapid rate because of the need of people in India. And that's a massive concern for me as a father. I live in India 5 months of the year. My wife and I, we have 2 children that were born in Mumbai, Nathan in 2017 and India in 2015. And now we live in Goa for 5 months of the year. This morning my wife, yesterday morning was her 50th birthday. She had a very bad swelling in her eye. She was riding the scooter and something went in. So we didn't have access to a specialist where we live. An hour and a half away, we had to go the next morning. So I think what we have here at Lotus with the super speciality is that people have access as close as possible. So it's really important because, yes, a healthy lifestyle requires great attention from the hospital, but it also is your responsibility. And as a father, I know that. As a husband, I know that. That I have a responsibility, one, to my family to stay healthy, and secondly, to ensure that my family stays active, because we want to be as healthy as possible. Thanks for the question. Saved me.
South Africa, played first time. Now goes to final.
Yeah, it was a question about cricket. Yeah, I'm a South African cricket player. I'm very, very happy with the South African cricket team in the World Test Championship final. Never been there before, so to get there ahead of some of the really strong teams in the world currently, it's a great effort. I think it says a lot about Temba Bavuma's captaincy, because they haven't had a smooth run to the final, and that's what life is about. It is about ups and downs, and I think cricket and medicine and health is so similar. I was talking to some of the doctors upstairs in the Lotus Super Speciality Hospital, from the gynecologist to the cardiac, and everybody just asking, how can they draw parallels from cricket to medicine? And I just said, we have egg chance, but when we're batting, we can bat next week. Some of the doctors here, they only have one chance to save a life. But the big thing was about focusing on the process, not the outcome. So too often, if you're a cricket player, you think, I have to score runs, I have to take wickets. We just focus on the outcome. So the outcome of reaching the final, I think we look at the process. And if South Africa had to be honest, the outcome is amazing, but maybe the process still has some work. So that's great, because a lot of the teams that are not there, they've got good process as well. Okay.
Do you think South Africa is favorite in Champions Trophy?
No, I don't think South Africa is favourites in the Champions Trophy. Isn't it an ICC event? You know our record. I've got 4 World Cups under my belt. No trophies, so I don't think South Africa are favourites at all, no.
Who is the favourite?
You take your own pick, sir.
India or South Africa? India or South Africa?
You're India, I'm South Africa. In fact, I'm half, so I'm 50-50. So you guys are in trouble.
Right answer.
Thank you.
India is the favourite in Champions Trophy?
Not.
Healthcare questions,
Okay.
please.
Wait.
South Africa are no more chokers?
That's why I'm sitting in the hospital, just in case. So when it comes to the Champions Trophy, I'll come sit here and get very specialised care.
According to you.
Okay. Anybody else?
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir, you are regarded one of the best fielders.
Yeah.
How you keep yourself fit?
How?
How you keep yourself fit? You are regarded one of the best fielders.
Yes, sure. I tell you what's interesting, because I was a hockey player, so a football player, tennis player, different movements. And again, just talking to the doctors upstairs when they were saying, oh, you must have had very fast reflexes, because some of them, especially the gynecologists, they have to catch the baby. They were asking questions about delivery, and I said Alan Donald was bowling too fast. I couldn't watch the delivery, but I would watch the batter. I would watch Sachin's bat, because that's where the ball was coming from. But I would also watch his body language. So, you know, as cricket players, we have another chance. The doctors here don't have another chance sometimes. So it's important, yes, to have good reflexes, to be top of your game, but it's also important to understand that there's some things in life on the field and the hospital that you have no control over. So, okay, that was my message to them upstairs, the doctors.
Regarding fielding best match according to you, sir.
Yeah.
Regarding fielding best match according to you, you have done many tremendous matches.
Yeah, best match, 5 catches in a game. 1993 Hero Cup or Titans Cup match in Mumbai, South Africa versus West Indies. It was a world record. I was told afterwards. I did not know that there was a world record for fielding. So yeah, it's still a world record, which is crazy. 5 catches in a one-day game. So that one match, one catch I always remember is Sachin Tendulkar in Durban, because all the Indian fans of Sachin said, Sir Jonty, that ball bounced, but it didn't.
I have a couple of questions, Jonty. First of all, it's wonderful to have you over here, but you have a deep connection with fitness and, more importantly, the healthcare facilities over here in India. You have been an absolute ambassador. What would be a tip of advice going forward to all the youngsters who might play cricket, who might not play cricket, any sport actually, as a human being? Do you think that one has to adopt sports in some part of his